Cooter says good morning, everybody. He's just finishing off his little nugget this morning. Just hanging out in here beside the pond. Everything's looking good this morning. Just going to do a quick walk around today. We released those beneficial mites to help battle and balance out the spider mites that we had. Just did that yesterday. There's still some little residue where we sprinkled it on. But you can see it was just a little bit of spider mite damage coming. Little white spots usually mean spider mites. I did see a few webs on the bottom of the nodes. So we released some Californicus and some Follicus mites. And they eat the hell out of spider mites, so we should be good to go with that. We sprinkled them all over the bed, so we're breeding mites now. We're breeding all kinds of stuff. Check out this snail hanging out right here on the top of this rock. You can see mites in this algae. Little white mites. If I can hold the camera still enough, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Look at them. Those are little white mites. And they don't get on the cannabis, but they love algae. All different types of mites, probably all different kinds. They're just good organic material breaker downers. So they like to eat algae and organic matter, and they break it down in the soil. That's just another step in the breakdown process. So what they eat and crap out, something else will come along and eat their crap and then eat them, and then they'll return the favor, and so on, just like they do in the soil. The reason that we see them up here is because we have the algae up. So the algae has attracted them. So I've taken the algae out of the creek, put it on here, and now that allows the soil mites to come up and break down the algae. That pile of algae will be gone in, a couple of weeks if I were to stop putting it on there. But I keep feeding it like I do this one over here on this rock. Plants are looking really good, nice and healthy. You can see we'll have more mites over here. Same thing. Just added that on. Check that out. God knows what that is. That little thing. And as far as identifying these things, you'd have to talk to a Matthew Gates or somebody like that. Google really won't. You can't get a good enough shot for Google to identify them. I've tried a couple times. They give you all kinds of different things, and there's so many different varieties. It's crazy. So your guess is as good as mine. All I know is as long as they're not eating my plants, we're good to go. Or my cannabis plants. Everything else is fair game. I expect there to be pest damage on certain things. Like over here, we're going to get some damage. But it's better for them to eat this stuff than that stuff. That's my philosophy anyway. Oh, and we are doing sex testing. So we've got numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing sex testing. We're going to be sending these off to a genetics tester and checking them out. So these 4 right here will be the only ones that, because I didn't get but 10 tests, so these 4 will be the ones we'll be watching for male and female. Everything else that'll be in here will be tested, and I'll know. So we're going to test this one. This is 1, this is 2, and we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over there. And we'll know what we have. And once we know what we have, we can remove the males and keep the female and just focus on the female. That'll be the plan. So that's today's walk around. I appreciate everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.